can't see though. Ain't no sunlight. It's dark. Look how dark. Oh, hooty hoo! Hooty hoo! Come, come one, come y'all. Come one, come y'all. It's a beautiful, beautiful Thursday, and this is your urban horoscope experience. Now, y'all know what we gonna do. I translate the horoscopes from what I can ascertain. I decipher them for y'all. And so you go to horoscope.com and you can read along with me. Now, we'll stop by the edibles rack. That's where we exchange information because since it got me through, I want to share it with you. And if it got you by, maybe I can give it a try. Now, what we talked about on the last video for the edibles racks, since it's the first day of the year, we're going to be talking about the first day of the year horoscopes. That's what the video is for today. Don't worry about what today is. I must share what my goals are for the year in the edibles rack. So that's what we're doing today. Y'all know we also crack a fortune cookie for a celebrity. Well, they can get a fortune cookie for some encouragement, some recognition, or a toast. And y'all know it's usually some encouragement because when they trending, it's because of some mess most of the time when the celebrities is trending. And we also introduced our, please excuse me, we have a live audience in today's broadcast. This is a brief broadcast. I won't be before you long because when you're running hooch from Mississippi, moonshine to New York, you got to make capital connections. So we do have a live audience today. Please excuse that. But there's also the bail money fortune cookie. So we introduced that one. We still working the kinks out for that, but bear with me, stick with me, and we're gonna get through it. Now I'm not. We don't want this video to take too long today. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it. First, we all know what we do. We do our digital fortune cookies first, and then we translate the horoscopes, and then we slide by the edibles rack, and then we go crack our real fortune cookies. So y'all know how it's going down, what's going on over here. You know why this is called the bakery is because we have recipes for life. Is because what I have to offer you here are recipes for life. Now you got to be your beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You got to think fast, but be slow to keep up with some of this shit. These recipes are for nobody in particular, but somebody specific. You know, and when I say think fast, but be slow, you got to, be quick on your feet, but you got to know when to slow down and look around and possibly carve out a new path for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Going off the beaten path, and you got to be willing to do those things. I got a few other recipes that I came up with for us. I can't find them right now, but you always got to know when to make a statement. What is it? How to make a statement without making a sound. But you always got to be ready to hooty hoo. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you never know. You never know. Sometimes you can't get what you're asking for until you cut up and make a scene. And I can tell y'all, it's been a few times where I've been in a few places where I've been very decent and respectful. I didn't get nothing that I needed and nothing that I wanted. But as soon as I start cussing and yelling and acting a fool, cutting up and making a scene, oh, all of a sudden they can go get the papers that I need. Oh, all of a sudden they found the papers. Now why did I have to do all that? That is a shame. And then I make it seem like black people don't know how to act and we angry and we crazy. Oh, calling the police. And then when the police get there and I have to tell them what happened. Why did the police have to come? Why couldn't y'all just bring me the paper? Shit don't be making no sense. But all right, let's go ahead and get into it. Now I think I figured out how to put us a theme song on here. So y'all get ready for that. And I got the cutest little theme song that go along with what we be doing. So I'm gonna edit that shit up and it's gonna be on here within the next couple of days. For now though, we finna get into the digital fortune cookies. Oh no, that wasn't supposed to be a well, it could go across like that. So we're gonna do our digital fortune cookies. Y'all know each zodiac sign. Yeah, everybody get a digital fortune cookie. So we're gonna do it like that. And then this is our first day of the year. This is the first day of 2025 horoscopes. So that's exciting, right? So we're gonna read those and we in Capricorn season. So we're gonna start with Capricorn. Okay, now this is your digital fortune cookies. Let's go ahead and get into it. Who the who the who? Capricorn. One is not sleeping does not mean they are awake. Okay, I like that. Yeah, now y'all know I don't translate the fortune cookies, but sometimes you can just feel it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was a really good one. Now I also think that y'all should get a notebook and write down your fortunes every day. When I read your fortune cookies, you should write down what it is. So I think that was a good one. Let's read it again. Capricorn. One is not sleeping does not mean they are awake. Aquarius. Isn't there something else you should be working on right now?
Amen.
Pisces. It takes 10 times as many muscles to frown as it does to smile.
All right.
Aries. Accept your past without regrets. Handle your present with confidence. Face your future without fear. Taurus. Oh, hold on. The mic be picking up on that kind of stuff. Please forgive me. My live audience don't know how to act. They're not going to be in here no more. Now, I have explicit. It does get a little risque over here when we go to the edibles rack. And we are grown and sexy over here at the bakery in Bamboo Plaza, right near the Himalayas. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Now, who we left off? We going to Taurus. You are contemplating some action which will bring credit upon you. Okay. Gemini, soon you will be sitting on top of the world.
Okay.
Cancer, traveling more often is important for your health and
It
happiness.
needs to be done.
Leo, today you shed your last tear. Tomorrow, fortune knocks at your door.
Stop crying.
Virgo, now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. The greatest of these is love.
That's all you need.
Libra, questions provide the key to unlocking our unlimited potential. Scorpio, before you can be reborn, I'm sorry, y'all, it's a little nippy out here, so my the breeze is coming this way, hitting my right nostril, so I might have to fix that. Please excuse that. Scorpio, before you can be reborn, you must die.
Wait a minute. What
Sagittarius,
I gotta die for?
the universe said that.
What? My old me. You absolutely right.
Oh,
Give it
me's
up. Give
dead
it
and
up.
gone, dead
Dead and
and gone.
gone.
I really don't like the word. I don't like the word dead. I don't like to say it or sing it or anything. Like I feel like words are serious,
They
I
are.
feel like words are powerful.
That's what I said. That hit me hard real quick. I said, wait, what?
Yeah, I don't appreciate the universe putting that in your
Yeah.
fortune with you
But
right
that
here.
old me does not live here no more. No one's home. Come knocking.
That's
Ain't
right.
no one answering.
Let's see what we gonna do is run you another one because I didn't like the universe getting at you like
Like
that
that either.
while you here and shit.
Like
You
that
could
either.
have did that when I was doing it this another way.
I ain't like that one.
So we gonna run you another one.
Yeah, I know.
You know where you are going and how to get there.
Hey, hallelujah. Amen.
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 All right, sis. All right, I love that one.
Amen.
That one is it. That's the one.
That's
the
why I
one.
said y'all should have
All
you a
right.
notebook and you write down your fortune every day when I'm giving it
Oh,
to you because
yeah.
it's not. I'm not picking and deciding what the mess. I'm just clicking and this randomly generating what your fortune is going to be.
Yes.
So you ain't got to feel like, oh, ain't nobody listening to that crazy girl. It's coming from, it's randomly coming. That is the universe working through me. Y'all know, and that's do Sagittarius. Rest is a good thing, but boredom is its brother.
Oh, yes. They need to go and get some.
So y'all know these messages come from, God and the universe and the ancestors. That's who I work with over here. That's who I'm working with. GUA, Gua. Gua, God, the universe, and the
I
ancestors.
thought you was talking about Gucci Man, Gua.
No, Gua.
Snowman.
GUA.
Okay.
God, the universe, and the ancestors.
Okay, yeah.
God speaks,
Brr.
the universe moves, and the ancestors guide. You doing migos. You doing migos. You doing the little sound effects in the back. Y'all excuse that airplane. This is your urban horoscope experience. You got to expect things like that. This is the herbs. That was your that was your digital fortune cookies. Give it up for the digital fortune cookies. I hope y'all like those and enjoyed those. We want to make sure it's a little something for everybody every time you come, even if we're doing a special that's specifically for one zodiac sign or another. Everybody gets their a digital fortune cookie every day, and I would encourage you to stick around and listen to when everybody else is getting their recipes. It might be something that you hear that might impact you or stick with you. So like I say, these messages are for nobody in particular, but somebody specific. So, you never know what might stick with you if you stick around the bakery long enough, because that's what we got for you. Recipes for life.
I'm baked like a cinnamon right now.
Energy is the new currency. Water is life. And Boosie for president.
Amen. Put your pussy lips on live for
$1,000.
$1,000. Put that on live for a PS5.
He ain't got no good sense. Oh, here goes some more recipes for us. Why be accepted when you can be anything?
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? But be yourself and be who you want to be. We gonna do this and get into this. All right. So let's go ahead.
Let's get into it like some gumbo.
Let's go ahead and get into it. Like now, y'all know when we said, like I said, once we get over by the edibles rack, we're gonna talk about, since it's the first day of the year. This is our first day of the year. What we gonna talk about is what we gonna talk about is who dog is that?
I don't know.
Hey, I kicked the shit out of that.
Really? Humane Society. Where's the Animal Humane Society?
Peter.
Peter.
It's Peter. Let's get to the regular one. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna look at
NASA pajamas.
NASA. All right, we're gonna start with Capricorn since we're in Capricorn season. Y'all ready for this? Capricorn, who the hell?
We might as well bro these little bit of thing before we go back.
What you got? You got something?
Christmas trees, Christmas trees.
I got a wrap. You gonna roll it up?
I got one of these. Christmas trees, Christmas trees.
You got something?
A little bit.
Well, you can't roll it in that. You should roll it in a wrap. Because that's gonna be too thick. Whatever you gonna do. Capricorn, first day of the year. This is your January first day of 2025 horoscope. Let's get into it. I'm gonna do my best to translate it. I'm not having my audience is not respecting the fact that I'm live and I'm making some footage, and this is a brief broadcast. Go ask me, am I ever peace and silence? I was almost offended, but I said, you know what? I like this bitch. Now she over here talking through my video. Hell. Actually, told her to go over there and lay down. Shit. She up and shit.
You gave me water. You gave me life. You gave me life.
Water is life.
Girl.
Energy is the new currency.
You gave me some life, man. I'm up now.
Who the hell? Capricorn, your romantic side is powerfully charged today, Capricorn. The more you tune in to this side of your nature, the happier you will be. The one thing to watch out for is keeping at least 1 foot on the ground at all times. Work from a stable platform of honesty and practicality.
Honesty.
Without this foundation, you will be hard pressed to establish any walls or windows. You know what, Capricorn? I find that very interesting. I'm gonna do my best. My signal.
You gonna match this with me?
I told you.
Sorry for this brief interruption. We'll be right back after this forecast.
I told you I need donations to make it to the America's Got Talent audition. And I'm on the edge right now. You gonna make me say this in front of my audience?
I'm talking about this stuff.
In front of my 8 subscribers?
I'm talking about this stuff. You gonna match this stuff.
I can't. I only got a little bit.
We only need a half of a little bit. If I got one half, you got the other half.
Then what is...
I got one half, you got the other.
No, I don't. I already
Look up and
told
say
you this
cheese,
that I
Marlin.
don't. I'm trying to translate the Capricorn's horoscope, but I just what really stood out to me, Capricorns, is it said keeping at
That's
least
it.
1 foot on the ground at all
Ah,
times. And you know what that means? That means you got to stay on your pivot. When you keep your foot in one spot,
keep your neck up. Keep your
please.
foot on these niggas' neck
Oh my gosh, I'm about to put you out the studio.
all times.
I'm about to put her ass out the studio. You messing up my signal. I get a signal from the universe to translate these horoscopes.
Ashley,
You messing up my goddamn
I'm
signal.
putting some good energy into it.
You got to stay on your pivot, Capricorn. That's
See?
what we mean by think fast but be slow to keep up with this shit. You got to be, your mind got to be working fast enough, but your body got to be able to slow down and look around and see is that what you want to do. You got to work with honesty and practicality. You know what I'm saying?
Like them
You
old
use
folks in
your
the wheelchair.
be logical. Use your common sense. Use your powers of deduction. Be practical when you approaching
Use
things.
discernment.
Okay, it said your romantic side is powerfully charged, so that's cool. It said you're gonna be happier if you go ahead and surrender to your romantic side. Yeah, I like that word surrender that we used the other day, so I've been using it more lately. If you go ahead and surrender to your other side, to your romantic side, you will be happier. That's what it say right here. Now, if you're not honest and practical, you're gonna be hard pressed to establish windows and walls. And what it, that's very metaphorical. I don't think that's lyrical. I feel like when they say you need to establish windows and walls, it's kind of like if you're not being honest and using your common sense, you're not gonna have the right boundaries up as far as like having up walls and avoiding temptations and things. And you also not gonna have enough have no windows. It's gonna be hard for you to put the right walls up if you're not being honest and using your common sense.
Amen.
It's going to be hard for you to create windows with good vantage points and have the right perception on shit. Amen. If you're not being honest and using your common sense.
Amen.
So this is what it's saying for the first day of the year for you, Capricorn. I'm going to go ahead and get into Aquarius. Who do you? So you think about that, you know what I'm saying? So your stars is going to be like this for a few days. Y'all know I say that from yesterday, today, till tomorrow, your stars might be like this. Now, even though my word is bond, I don't want y'all making no life decisions based off the shit I say right here, because I do some shit that I wouldn't advise other people to do.
Fire this up.
But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But
you be firing on your channel?
I have not yet.
Oh, the universe.
I have not yet. But we're gonna move on to this Aquarius horoscope. Hoo-doo! Attend to your duties today, Aquarius. There's a pronounced sense of time and a feeling that the days are slipping away. Make sure you fit your love and romance into the equation somewhere. At first, you may experience a bit of resistance in this department, but see that as an indication that this is an area of your life that you need to explore and ultimately feel more comfortable with. See if you feeling like where you get to this point of resistance, you should see that as the real that's the real sign that that's what you need to focus on. That's what you need to lean into, because growth can be uncomfortable. Like when you grow out of your jeans, they're not comfortable no more because you're growing out of them. Yeah. So it seems like you get in here and it seems like you encountering some resistance. In all actuality, that's a challenge that you need to overcome. That's an obstacle that you need to overcome. So you need to start get more comfortable with this if you want to go into this next part of your life. Okay, now say attend to your duties. There's a time you. Okay, well, it's the first day of the year. So I don't know why you would be feeling like that. Excuse me. This is the Urban Horoscope Experience, and I'm not in charge of the random people that come by here and the noises that they make. Y'all know it was a dog out here the other day and all kind of things. So please excuse me for that. But yes. I don't know how you could be feeling like time is slipping. You say there's a pronounced sense of time and a feeling that the days are slipping away, but it's only the first day of the year. So where would you be getting that vibe from? What you need to do is,
because they still caught up on their old ways.
You feel like they got too much free time on their hands. It say right here, make sure you fit love and romance into the equation somewhere. So if this, remember we talked about resistance. So if this resistance that you were encountering is about love and romance, that could be the sign that you need to work at it and put that effort into it, because marriage is not 50-50. Relationships is not 50-50. They 100-100.
And they
You know
so
what I'm saying?
stubborn. They need to let somebody love them.
And so who talk about Aquarius?
Aquarius is, yeah. They act like the world is against them. Open up for a second. That's what that resistance
The
is.
views and thoughts being expressed by my guests are not those of myself. I do not relate to the views and thoughts being expressed by the audience in the studio here in
This
this live during this live
this is
taping.
coming from a trained professional. I do not advise you guys to do this at home.
That's why I say you got to think fast but be slow. Okay, let's move on to Pisces. I feel like we cooked up a cute recipe for Aquarius. Did y'all like that? Woo-hoo! Moving on to Pisces, it's going kind of slow. It's going kind of slow. Give it a second while it's loading up. I want y'all to remember to call me now for your free reading. Okay, and so, but it's not free. It's $40. Now, what that's going to get you? Hold on, man. She got me over here smoking.
$40.
Yeah, girl.
$40.
It's 2024. Yeah, it's 2025 now. But that's gonna get them 15 minutes like Geico. They're gonna get a personalized custom recipe. I'm gonna
And some khakis.
y'all. I accidentally was dressed like Selena today. If I didn't have this long sleeve on, I'll get up and show y'all. Now you called me now for your free reading. It's loaded too slow. It ain't loaded up yet. So what that's gonna get you is when you call me now for your free reading, that's going to get you your own customized personal recipe. And so what goes into that recipe, the ingredients for that one is we're going to take what your ultimate goal is, what you want to what you want to achieve, what your definition of success is, what is success for you. We're going to take what your ultimate goal is. We're going to mix that up with the resources and the opportunities that you have available, that you have at hand to you, and we're gonna bond it together with my word. We're gonna bond it all up, and then we're gonna sprinkle in a couple of more ingredients. The 5 closest people to you. No, you're gonna say, what's the reason that you think you haven't been able to achieve this? You want to think about that. Hold yourself accountable. You may not necessarily want to share. I would suggest that you do in order for us to come up with the proper ingredients for your personalized recipe. But you don't necessarily have to share, just keeping it real with yourself and holding yourself accountable. Or if it's something new and it's not anything that's been holding you back from doing it, it's just something new that you're getting ready to experience and go through new situation that you got to deal with. What that recipe would include is, instead of you holding you accountable and holding yourself accountable and thinking about what's the reason things that's been holding you back, since this is something new, you can think about the pros and cons of whatever this decision is that you got to make. And then the last part to that is the 5 closest people to you, because you are a product of the 5 closest people to you. What's going on with the internet? You know what I'm saying? You always going to be a product of the 5 closest people to you. You hang out with 9 millionaires and you'll be the 10th. So that's something that you're gonna always want to keep in mind when you're moving around in the world and doing what you're supposed to do and doing your thing. So when you call me now for your free reading, that's what you get. We go over to Bio Bamboo, the lab. That's the lab, Bio Bamboo, and we're gonna cook you up some recipes now, a personalized recipe. Now we could do that live. If you wanted to do that live, like on Instagram in front of all of our subscribers, when we get some, or if you wanted to do it personalized, maybe a FaceTime, just me and you, maybe a Zoom. Why the internet not working? Let me use your phone. What's going on with the internet? Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Please hold for a moment. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got action. I'm sorry, I had to do a little bit of rambling for the time in the past by there. But you call me now for your free reading. It's $40, and you can start with an installment payment plan. We get you started for $10. What that's gonna get you is 15 minutes like Geico. Personalized recipe from Bio Bamboo, the
10
lab.
minutes for a
15 minutes.
So wait, $40
for $40.
You said you could do installments of $10.
We can do an installment payment plan to get them started for $10.
For real? So we can put it on layaway.
Now, what they get you is a voicemail message. You tell me what the details. You tell me what the details is. I'ma call you back with what I came up with. That's what that $10 get you. I'm glad she's here. I'm glad you're here today. That's why it's important to network. You got to make capital connections in this business. Capital connections. Let's do the Pisces first day of the year. Y'all ready? Pisces. Who the hell? Today is a great day to let your artistic nature shine through, Pisces. Your sense of color and pattern is right on target, and your words are more poetic than usual. Create a time and space for your creative inner nature to manifest on the physical lane. Let your fantasy world spill onto a piece of paper for others to see. You have tremendous gifts. Feel free to share them with the world. Okay, Pisces. Yeah, it seemed like they pretty much told you exactly what you need to do. Whatever you got going on in your head,
Oh, that's a big ass.
put it on to him. He got somebody. He with somebody. So when you let your artistic side shine through, you know what I'm saying? You have a good sense of space and color and pattern. And then also your words are coming out more poetically than usual. So it's different channels for you to be able to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? And for while your artistic nature is shining through today. Because you know, maybe yesterday, today, and tomorrow, y'all know the stars stay like that for a couple of days. So, you know, let this for others to see. So when you do it, share it with people. It says you have tremendous gifts. I don't know if maybe you don't know that, or maybe you're not as confident to believe that you do, but it's absolutely true. So share them with the world. Maybe you don't have a problem creating things, but you don't share it a lot. Go ahead and let that wall down and show people what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Show people how gifted and how talented you are.
Bust it wide open.
While you period. While you say your color and pattern, sense of color and pattern, and then also your words are more poetic than usual. So write that when I'm, you know, your color and pattern sense being right on target. I feel like that's something that's strong and it is, you know, unmoving. But when you feeling poetic and them words is coming to you in a certain way, you got to write that down because it might not come back to you in that same way again. Even if it come back to you, it might not come back to you in that same way again. You know what I'm saying? So those are all things worth considering. Those are all things worth considering. You know what I'm saying? When you get this inspiration, this when you start feeling poetic in how you saying shit. All right, Parsi, that was for you. Woo-hoo! We're gonna go on to the Aries. First day of the year. Horoscope. Your emotions may be confused. I thought the bitch needed to charge her phone. It's some kind of geek bar. I don't know what is a geek bar. Your emotions may be confused today, Aries. People may seem to rub you the wrong way, and you may feel like you're all alone in the world. Keep in mind that you're very sensitive and capable of picking up things that other people miss. All alone. You cut through the masks and see right to the core of every issue. Give yourself credit for being a passionate detective. Thank you. A passionate detective. Okay, Aries. People, you just getting a little bit irritated today. Your emotions is confused, and people is rubbing you the wrong way to the point where it's feeling like you feel like you misunderstood. People rubbing you the wrong way to where you feel like you misunderstood. Kind of like it almost make you feel like you tripping in a way. Like, am I tripping? You know what I'm saying? You know, and then it say you make you feel like you're alone in the world, but that don't
Okay, we have 4% already.
see you sensitive.
Yeah, that thing going fast.
Okay, see you be picking up on stuff. And so that could be what the problem is. It's not that people is rubbing you, it's not that anybody intentionally did something, but the fact that you pick up on things and you can see right to the core of exactly what's going on, that irritates you a little bit when people, maybe they acting like that's not what they really trying to do. And you already feel like you can tell that that is what they trying to do. Or maybe they're not even paying attention, and so they put so much energy into it, and you can already see how it's going to end up. But give yourself credit for that. You know what I'm saying? You a passionate detective, you already got it figured out. You know what I'm saying? So you give yourself credit for that. Now I don't see it telling you to step in and speak up and intervene in any way. So I don't know if that's something that you would want to do. I guess sometimes you have to let things play out, because sometimes when you interrupt what's going on, people don't what need to come out don't always come out. Like I always tell the story of the science students, and they had their the butterflies, and then they weaved into the caterpillar weaved itself up so it could turn into a butterfly. So when it was time for them to come out of their cocoon, that's what it's called. When it was time for them to come out the cocoon, they squeezing out the cocoon, right? And the students is watching them. It's like the science class or whatever. And so they squeezing out and they come out and it's a butterfly. And then the one, he was looking at his caterpillar in his cocoon, and he was having a hard time. And he was like, you know what I'm saying? I want to help him come out of the cocoon. So he cut it open a little bit, and the butterfly flopped out of the cocoon. And so he couldn't fly away, because the thing is, he has to squeeze through that hole in order to push all the fluids out the back. And the student, he thought he was making it easier for him by making the hole bigger for him to come out. In all actually, he ended up dying. The butterfly died because he wasn't a caterpillar or a butterfly. He couldn't fly away because the back half of his body was supposed to get pushed out when he squeezed through the hole. So you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just give yourself credit for knowing what's going on, Aries, but you ain't necessarily gotta intervene with it, because that pressure is what makes diamonds. Sometimes you gotta let that pressure hit people as much as you wanna protect them from that and shield them from that. Sometimes they might need that shit in order to turn out to be who they really need to be. Hoo-dee-hoo! Taurus. Let's see what it say for the Taurus. You may be out of step with the rest of the world today, Taurus, but don't sweat it. This is a good day to finish projects. Your head may be in the clouds and your emotions foggier than usual. Bring more of your fantasy world to the current reality. Don't just talk about lofty ideas and beautiful dreams. Live them. You have the power to change every situation for the better. Okay, Taurus. Okay, if you feeling out of step with the rest of the world today, don't even sweat it. What you need to do is finish up them projects that you're supposed to be working on. Everything ain't always gonna be like going with the flow and fitting in. Sometimes you got to finish what you started all the time. Wasn't no point in you starting it if you wasn't gonna finish it. And let's talk about you got to get out of the fantasies and bring it to the reality. Stop talking about that shit and do that shit. Okay, now it's like your head is in the cloud a little bit more, and your emotions foggier than usual. And it's not even that your head is in the cloud or anything like that. It's just that you want to make sure you doing the right things and making the right decisions. And so, you going through the motions of life, but really subconsciously in the back of your mind, you really worried about making sure you doing the right thing and doing what you're supposed to do. And that's playing on your emotions a little bit too. It said your emotions are foggier than usual. Right. So because as a human, you can only you need certain things and you can't help that. There's like the hierarchy of needs that humans have. And as a human, you can't help what you need and that you need certain things. So you can't be mad at yourself, or feel like it's something bad, or feel like you weak, or you holding it against yourself that you have emotions. That's a part of going through what you're going through when you know having decisions that need to be made. finishing off what you started, like we said in the beginning. Don't just talk about lofty ideas. Don't just talk about these fantasies. Bring them to life. Um,
How
Beautiful
long is this?
dreams and live them. Well, I'm on Taurus, and then I gotta do those ones. I could, but it cause my battery about to die. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Postpone it.
Okay, don't talk about your ideas. Yeah, live them. You can change every situation for the better. You have the power to do that. You know, we talk about how everything that happens is 10% what happens and 90% how you react to it. So you have the power to change every situation for the better. And that's, you need to move around and live like that. It's kind of corny when people say life is what you make it, but that's what it is. Shouldn't they just go fall out the sky? What you gonna get is what you gonna get back. What you gonna get, what you gonna is what you gonna what you get back is whatever you gave.
What you give is what you get. What you give is what you get, motherfucker. The energy you put out, you will reciprocate. It will come back.
And that's the universe. The universe balances things out. And y'all know we operate under God and the universe and the ancestors.
So don't be putting out no bullshit.
Period. Period. Hoo-dee-hoo. Gemini.
Oh, you two-faced motherfuckers.
Stay grounded and focused. So the comments and feelings and opinions expressed by my guests here are not those of Bamboo Plaza. Where's my other
It's a the
charger
Euclid
at?
Plaza.
Oh no, I didn't bring it.
What?
My other charger.
Didn't you get a new one?
Hmm. Yeah, I got this one. You got this.
Okay.
Gemini, hoo. Stay grounded and focused. Gemini, you can accomplish a lot if you set your mind to it. You may sense a blurry cloud lingering. This is your emotion talking. Amid all the goal oriented pursuits, mental processes, and work related issues, you have given short shrift to your feelings. It's okay to cry. Remember that emotions are an important part of you. They deserve your recognition. Okay, so they talked about this. The other zodiac sign, and it's coming up again. Your emotions is all right. That's a part of you that you got to accept. You got to give some of your emotions some attention sometime, and there's nothing wrong with that. You got to nurture your emotions and tend to yourself, tend to your own self. Gemini, and what you do is you said you can accomplish a lot if you set your mind to it. So being intentional, you know what I'm saying, to do this, to be this, all that stuff, you can accomplish that when you set your mind to it. You have given short, okay. Yeah, so while you've been during all your goal oriented pursuits, you've been working on your goals, your healing and your career, but you haven't given enough attention to your feelings, and it's okay to do that. Give your feelings some attention and and the respect that they deserve. Nurture your feelings and tend to yourself. Recognize that your emotions are an important part of you. That you can follow along with us at horoscope.com. You can go ahead and read along and see where we're going with this. Now, Cancer. Woo-hoo! Today's events may cause disruption in your routine, Cancer. Your emotions may seem clouded, and other people may challenge aspects of your ego. Relationships with the opposite sex may not be great today, so don't try to force an issue that you know will end up in conflict. There's an air of conservatism throughout the day that may not pair well with your unconventional nature. Lay low. Okay, look, Cancer, don't start no shit and there won't be no shit. Okay, you fuck around and find out today. And today ain't the day for that. Now, some events today could cause some disruption in your routine. Now, when that happened, you done got so mad about it, or your emotions, And it's your ego. People is challenging your ego. That's what's happening. And that's what it really is, because nothing, it's cat is nobody got hurt, nothing got messed up, nothing about what you going on got messed up. It's just that the routine got disrupted. And so that's what got your emotions in the place that they in. And now you feel like your ego is being challenged by other people. You know what I'm saying? But y'all both trying to make a point. And you can be standing on the same side of it. You standing on one side and they say, oh, it's a 6. And somebody standing on the other side and they saying, oh, it's a 9. Y'all both right. Two things can be true at once. So don't try to force an issue if you know it's gonna end up in a conflict. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Relationships with the opposite sex may not be great today. And it didn't say romantic, it said opposite sex. Like it might just be family members of the opposite sex or something like that, or maybe co-workers. So if you know it's gonna end up in a conflict, don't even push the issue. Today is a conservative day. It's the first day of the year. There's an air of conservatism throughout the day. So all that unconventional stuff that you normally be doing, the way that you approach things, it's not okay for the day. You need to lay low. That's exactly what it say. You need to not be doing all that shit, all that fuck around to find out. Let people be today, Cancer. Sometimes you be starting some shit, keeping up some shit for no reason, just because you know. But you shouldn't do that. Let people be. Kick back. Hoo-dee-hoo! Leo. Turn up your fantasy dial and let your imagination run wild. Your intuition is strong today, Leo, and you should give your emotions room to flow. Work to clear the blockages that keep you from doing things that you truly want to do. Get your ideas on paper and manifest more of your fantasy world in reality. People may be stingy, so now isn't the best time to ask for a raise or a loan. Okay, Leo, this is a recurring theme with a couple of the zodiac horoscopes. What I'm seeing today, that giving making space for your emotions. You know what I'm saying? And also don't just think about stuff and talk about stuff, but bring it to fruition. Write it down, get it down on paper, and it's the first day of the year, so I thought you was wrapping this up. Man, well, get this Scorpio. Why Scorpio gotta be the last? I need the charger. Get it, go ahead, get it.
Girl,
Because
I'm
we
fully
started
juiced.
because
I'm
we
on 39%. That shit charged that.
because we started with Scorpio. I mean, we started with Capricorn. If you would have came last month, we was starting with Scorpio for the whole month. But we started with Capricorn, so now Scorpio. All right, we gonna get through this.
Just get to Scorpio.
Should I take a
The best sign ever.
Okay, hold on, Leo. This is the one. Take a long look at what's going on around you today, Leo, and do some internal processing
I love
before
me a
you reach
Leo.
a conclusion regarding the best way to proceed. You may find that a combination of powerful forces is trying to win you over to their camp. Don't pigeonhole yourself into one way of doing things. I think I was looking at the. Oh, see, I done fucked it up a little bit. I'm gonna have to go back. All right, look. Let's crack our real fortune cookies and wrap this thing on up because I clicked on the wrong day. Me, I remember when the internet started messing up a few minutes ago. I clicked it back in on the wrong day. So these some good ass recipes. So this is gonna stay up. I am gonna make sure this stays up because I feel like we cooked up some good ass recipes. We had our live audience here today, and that was a wonderful experience. That
Give
was a
a round of
wonderful
applause for the
experience. Our live
audience.
audience. Where that little? You see that little black book
Over there.
over here? Girl, I thought you was pointing to the ground, girl. Let's see. I got you. Okay, we're gonna crack our real fortune cookies: earth, wind, and fire, and water. And then we gonna dip out. We're gonna dip out. We're gonna have to do this again
We're
because
going to
I
end with a
fucked up.
prayer, too.
Because we lost the internet. When we clicked back in, I didn't realize that we was looking at the wrong date. We were supposed to be looking at January 1st, and we was not. Y'all don't worry about that though. So we gonna
Earth,
start
wind, and fire.
earth, wind, and fire, and water. So we're gonna start with the water signs. Let's see what message the universe has for you today. Now, the fortune cookies, unfortunately, they are already cracked up. They've been all around the city with me. They've been running the streets, so they already cracked up. Bear with me. The message is here. The message is still here from the universe, and we're gonna see what the universe got to say to the water signs. That's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio.
What?
A distant relative will phone you soon. Your learned Chinese word is friend, ping you, and your lucky numbers are 55, 5, 45, 28, 13, and 4. And again, our water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
I don't know what friend gonna phone me.
Oh, no, damn. We're fortune cookies. Okay. Water signs, Pisces, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. A distant relative
And you don't eat them?
will phone you soon.
What you do with them?
No, I throw them and let the birds eat them, or I give them to the kids. Your friend word, your young Chinese word is friend. Your lucky numbers are 55, 5, 45, 28, 13, and 4.
Give it up for the water
That was
sign.
for our water signs. Now for the fire signs. That's going
Oh,
to
fire
be
sign.
Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius.
Fire.
Oh, shoot.
Them is fire. They on fire. Fire people.
Leo's, Aries, Sagittarius. Attention is the mother of memory. Okay. I like that. You got to give something attention if you want it to remember you. If you want it to be on your mind, you got to give it attention. Your learned Chinese word is tomorrow, Ming Tian. And your lucky numbers are 42, 16, 56, 28, 21, and 49. Again, fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Attention is the mother of memory. You said if you want to be remembered, you got to check in. You know, got to be giving attention to the place where you want to be having memories of yourself being and things. Your earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. A kiss can beautify souls, hearts, and thoughts. Your learned Chinese word is busy. Fang bang. Your lucky numbers are 38.
Bang, bang.
That's what it says.
Bang, bang.
Your lucky numbers are 38, 47, 18, 34, 31, and 22. And again, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. A kiss can beautify souls, hearts, and thoughts.
A kiss can go a long way.
Thoughts. And
Every kiss
finally,
begins with K.
our wind signs are air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's see what's going on. A bargain is not a bargain unless you can use the products. Your learn Chinese word is summer camp, Zi Ling Ying, and your lucky numbers are 43, 26, 50, 45, 56, and 49.
Okay.
All right, hoo That was our that was our real fortune cookies. This
All
time.
right, now
So we
bless
start
you
off with
guys.
the
Love,
digital
peace,
fortune
and
cookie.
all. We
We went
asked all
off
you
with the
guys who
real
was with
one.
us. We thank
I'm
all of
glad.
you out there. We want to thank each and every one of you out there. We appreciate you guys just for tuning in with us on this blessed, beautiful day.
Amen.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
May your life be filled with peace, love, joy, and happiness, prosperity, and continue to just go up in life and elevate. And we'll see you guys next time.
Be your beautiful. Know when to make a statement without making a sound, but also when to hooty hoo.
Give it up for the audience.
We have some footage here. Give it up for our live audience that was here with us today.
I sat through it all. I love y'all.
We got some footage together for you. May not have been what you expected, but until again we meet, keep it sweet and
Damn. That was a lot.